Hi writers, welcome back. Mrs. Mosteit here. Thanks for joining me today. How has your writing been going? Teaching others about a topic that you are passionate about and that you know a lot about. I hope it's been going well for you. Today, I want to teach you a revising strategy. Writers make sentences that vary in length. They're different in length. Some are long, some are short. And they do that for a reason. It has an impact on your writing, and it makes your writing sound better, and it grabs and keeps your reader's attention. So today I want to teach you a strategy to revise your writing and to take a closer look at your sentence length to make sure that it has an impact. So when we think about sentences, a shorter sentence is a sentence that maybe has around 1 to 6 words. And we want to use shorter sentences to grab our reader's attention. And we can also use that to state facts. Well, then what about longer sentences? Well, longer sentences are usually at least 7 words. And typically writers in informational writing use long sentences to introduce a topic, or to further explain and add ideas, or even to conclude the ending or to summarize some ideas. So you can kind of see how you can use a combination of attention-grabbing ideas and facts, and then maybe even further explaining those facts and adding on more details with longer sentences. So we're going to try that together today. And then after we take a look at our lengths, we want to think first, do I have a variety of lengths? Are some long and some short? And then we want to ask ourselves, how can I revise? So maybe we'll need to take 2 shorter sentences and combine them or put them together. Or maybe if we have a really long sentence, we might need to break it apart. So we're going to try it out. And one way that we can try it is to use 2 different colored pens, markers, color pencils, crayons, whatever you have. Just find 2 different colors. It could even be a pencil and a pen. And we're going to underline our sentences to see the different lengths. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to use, let's see what will show up, maybe green and orange. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at my writing. And I'm going to see where I start off with my capital letter at the beginning, and I'm going to trace my finger along until I get to the end of the sentence where my punctuation is, and I'm just going to alternate colors back and forth. And actually, since I already used orange for something else, let me choose a different color. Okay, don't want to get mixed up. Okay, so starting off here, and then switch. And it goes all the way here to this period. And then we've got my capital. Let's see where my next punctuation ending is. Oh, that's a long sentence. All right. Next. Wow, do you see a pattern here with my sentences? Got a lot of long sentences. So I'm already thinking to myself, do I have a variety of sentence lengths? I know I have a lot of long ones. Let's see. I'm going to keep going. And we're going to do just my first chapter together today. This is another great strategy to see if you maybe have a really long run-on sentence, or maybe if you forgot to put in punctuation, like periods, into your writing, then this is another great strategy to see. So if you only did one color all the way through your page, then maybe that's a way that you can add in some punctuation to make your sentences shorter and break them up. Okay, so do you see a pattern with my writing? I see a pattern. I'm noticing that I have a lot of long sentences. So I can even count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then so on. So I don't really have a lot of short sentences that are going to be attention grabbing and make that big impact with facts. So do I have a variety of sentence lengths? No, I don't, but that's okay because now I can ask, how do I revise? So in my case, since I have a lot of long sentences, I don't want to combine them because that would make them even longer. I need to break them apart. So I'm going to maybe look for some facts that I've stated and maybe see if I can break up some of those sentences. So let me read and see. Did you know that cats make great pets? For example, cats are independent yet social creatures. They do not need to go on walks. However, they love to play as a way to exercise. You can find any old string or shoelace to dangle in front of your cat, and they will excitedly paw at it and chase it around. What a fun and easy way to make sure your cat gets exercise. Okay, so let's take a look at that first part. I'm noticing here that this is a really long sentence that states a fact that they don't need to go on walks, but that they love to exercise. So maybe one way I could revise this sentence is to just state the fact. Instead of saying they do not need to go on walks, however, they love to play as a way of exercise, I could even just say, let's see if I put it right here. Cats love to play. Whoops. What a fun way to exercise. Okay, so let's see how that sounds instead. So I could say, for example, cats are independent yet social creatures. Cats love to play. What a fun way to exercise. For instance, you can find any old string or shoelace to dangle in front of your cat. So I kind of like that. I like how it's a little shorter and to the point. So now that I've revised it and kind of broken up this idea into two parts over here, I'm going to go ahead and just put a line through here to show that I don't need this sentence anymore. Once I get to this number 1 here, I'm going to flip on over to this page and read my 2 shorter sentences that I broke apart. So now let's see maybe towards the bottom. So this is my explanation of how they're exercising through play. So I think that that's fine that that's longer. Let's look at the second paragraph on the other page. It says, cats also do not need a ton of space, which is another reason cats make great pets. Apartment or house, your cat will be content with fresh food, clean water, and a soft spot to nap. So again, I have 2 really long sentences here, and here I'm kind of stating my fact. So I'm wondering if maybe there's a way I could break this up so that my sentences aren't so long. So let's see. I could maybe say, cats don't need a ton of space, period. This is another great reason cats make great pets. What do you guys think about that? Let me try that. So I'm going to put my number 2 here and then come on over to this side and I'll say, cats don't need a ton of space, period. This is another reason cats make great pets. I think I'm going to say this instead of which because I think that's going to make more sense to start off my sentence. This is another reason cats make great pets. Okay, so now let's see how that reads. So what a fun and easy way to make sure your cat gets exercise. Cats don't need a ton of space. This is another reason cats make great pets. Apartment or house, your cat will be content with fresh food, clean water, and a soft spot to nap. What do you think, writers? Do you like how I broke up that sentence a little bit more? I think that adds a little more impact to my writing, especially with these shorter facts. So I'm going to go ahead and cross this out because I've already revised it into 2 smaller chunks. Okay, so now let me reread the whole thing and make sure that it flows. Did you know that cats make great pets? For example, cats are independent yet social creatures. Cats love to play. What a fun way to exercise. For instance, you can find any old string or shoelace to dangle in front of your cat, and they will excitedly paw at it and chase it around. What a fun and easy way to make sure your cat gets exercise. Cats don't need a ton of space. This is another reason cats make great pets. Apartment or house, your cat will be content with fresh food, clean water, and a soft spot to nap. Okay, writers, what do you think? I'm really happy with the way that we were able to revise my sentence lengths. I think that it sounds a lot better, and I think that it's going to be a great strategy to keep my readers' attention. So remember, your strategy is to look at your short sentences and long sentences to see if you've got some short attention-grabbing sentences that state facts, and then longer sentences where maybe you're introducing a topic, explaining or adding ideas, or maybe even adding a conclusion or summarizing your ideas. And then give it a try. Use 2 different colors to see your lengths. And then think, first, do I have a variety of sentence lengths? And then ask, how can I revise? Combining or breaking apart. So writers, as you go off today, I invite you to take a closer look at your sentence length and to give that strategy a try. Happy writing!